All right, so we are back with you here for bout number 7. This is going to be a heavyweight bout tonight. So our first fighter coming out of the red corner is going to be Brad Keeton. And this is going to be another Dogwood BJJ guy. I mean, these guys are filling up the card tonight, fighting out of Dyersburg, Tennessee.
Supporting attitude.
Yeah. So always good to see these local guys fighting. But when you're looking at these kind of smaller gyms, like these guys got a lot of fighters in this gym.
Yeah. I've got to tell you guys something very interesting. So I was speaking to Brad Keeton, again, having his debut fight. I was speaking to Brad Keeton earlier. He's been training jiu-jitsu for a year. He is a Tennessee State trooper. He started training jiu-jitsu because of his job, for law enforcement.
Which I highly recommend, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, here's what's interesting about this. He only has been training jiu-jitsu. His coach came to him a week ago, said, hey, you want to fill in and jump in and do an MMA fight on a 1-week notice? 0 striking. He was like, yeah, I'm up. Let's go.
Oh, must have a lot of confidence in that ground.
He told me straight up, he's like, man, I don't have any striking. But I'm going to take it to the ground. If I get on the ground, I feel confident. So he was real honest with me about that, and I thought that was very interesting.
Gonna put a little Hoist Gracie on us.
I mean, could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
I tell you, that's a great year. And I tell you, Dave, like we're talking about law enforcement and stuff, like I know you feel the same way that I do, and Maury probably does as well. Like, we cannot recommend enough that law enforcement should train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
For many reasons.
Like a myriad of reasons.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Well, and I think that a lot of departments have done a good job of just introducing it, that kind of thing, but there's no ongoing training that's supported by these local municipalities and governments, right? They get, 1 week out of the year of in-service, and they get like maybe 1 day of defensive tactics.
And anybody knows who's trained that that's just not sufficient enough to help you in a situation where your life and someone else's life is going to depend on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with Jocko Willing, but Jocko had a great idea. I thought it was brilliant. He said, police officers, really, if you want to change what's going on in law enforcement, and you want these officers to be able to protect themselves better and protect the suspects better, too, from injuries or whatever, then it needs to be sort of a rotating schedule where instead of working a 5-day work week, then 1 week out of the year you get to get, like, retrained on your shooting and, everything else, how to deal with the community and your defensive tactics hand-to-hand. You work 4 days instead. That 5th day, everybody, and it rotates, is in continuing education and training or going out in the community, whatever. They're not a beat police officer, right? I think that's how that's how you police in the future. I think that's what it needs to be.
Because you got to have that consistency in training to really build that rapport where you've got a toolbox.
Not just the hand-to-hand, but with your weapons and everything too,
Yeah.
We're going to kick it up to Jamie Grant.
All right, here we go. In-ring announcer Jamie Grant.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Integrated Communication, who is celebrating their 25-year anniversary, serving West Tennessee and North Mississippi. From technical skills to the practical application of wireless equipment, Integrated should be first on your list. From rental and repair of two-way radios to fleet tracking, Integrated Communications has you covered. Visit them online at iciwireless.com or contact them at their Memphis headquarters, located at 6630 Reese Road, right here in Memphis, Tennessee, 901-366-4412. Memphis, Tennessee, lucky number 7. Are you ready? Welcome to the arena, Brad Keeton.
Another thing about training hand-to-hand combat with law enforcement, it makes you more confident out there in the field. If you know more than the next man, you're not going to be as jittery and stuff.
Yeah.
You're just going to be calm. You're going to know how to deal with people better. And if you get into that altercation, you know when you have the upper hand.
But if you've trained in those things, then you know them. Like when that situation's
don't know.
Yeah, and when that situation's about to get to that point where you would need to use that, but you almost don't ever have to use it because you understand that concept.
That's right. Well, what happens is if you get in a physical confrontation with somebody and you don't have the tools to deal with it, okay, you can't fight, all right? Then you have these natural physiological responses that happen. You start to see red a little bit, right? You start to get jittery, butterflies in your stomach, palms start getting sweaty, right? Your body is naturally preparing for some sort of confrontation and combat, right? But when you train and you know you can do whatever you need to do, you're calm.
Correct.
Yeah. Memphis, Tennessee, welcome to the arena, Mr. Parker Rye.
All right.
Parker Rye.
Let's talk about Brad Keeton's opponent here tonight. Parker Rye, fighting out of SOG MMA here in Memphis, Tennessee.
I'm going to tell you one thing about Parker. He can eat a heavyweight snow cone faster than anyone I know.
Does he hold the record? Is he the current record holder?
He gets these huge snow cones from KO Cone, of course.
Yep.
And I swear he ate this like 2-foot-tall snow cone in like 30 seconds. I lie to you not.
Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Absolutely shameless.
I gotta come up with a fighter here that eats waffle fries here in a minute. I gotta think about this. I don't know.
But yeah, he is.
Well, Parker Rye, not only is he a snow cone eating champion, but he's also from a team called Soldiers of God.
Yeah.
He's fighting for the Lord. He's been training 2 years. Former college football player. Played at Rhodes College here in Memphis.
Okay.
Yep. Definitely a striker. We know that from the last time we saw him fight.
Yeah.
And, you know, the only thing he had to say that was kind of weird for him is he did have a change of opponent.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, lucky number 7. Amateur contest, get over 3 3-minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist making his Attitude MMA debut. Standing a towering 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing 226 pounds, all the way from Dyersburg, Tennessee, representing Dogwood BJJ. Raise the roof for Brad Keeton. His adversary, ladies and gentlemen, a freestyle fighter, undefeated, 1 victory, 1 finish. Standing 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing 246 pounds, fighting out of the Memphis, Tennessee, representing SOG MMA. Give it up for Parker Rye. Third man in charge of the action, the cage man, Jason Aldridge, Memphis, Tennessee. Let's get it on.
Big props to Keeton here for getting in with no striking experience.
Yeah, and guys, on the tail of the tape there, you know, Rye looks like he's got a 20-pound weight advantage here. But looking at these two guys, I mean, they look both pretty about the same size, you know.
He's some big boys, 6'4". Hands up.
Oh.
Chin down, Keeton, chin down. Hey, he is really going after him.
He can throw some straight punches.
For no striking experience, I mean, this is not bad. He's not really pulling punches much. Looks like it's a little cut above the right eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, quick.
Whoa!
That was a good stoppage.
Jason
Aldridge.
That
was a good stoppage.
Jason Aldridge with the takedown
the
stoppage.
Cage man.
That was a football tackle.
Yeah.
The Cage man takedown. That's pretty good.
Yeah, so another quick fight there.
Quick fight.
Wow.
Quick fight.
I think we saw that striking prowess from Mr. Rye come through there. You were talking about that little, you thought that Keeton had a little cut over his eye right before the stoppage?
Yep.
We're going to get a replay coming up here, guys.
Looked like he grazed him, and see, it's already cut there.
Oh, nice leg kick. Yeah,
right there,
and 1-2 right there. I mean,
anytime
that hurt him.
you're turning your head when someone's punching at you, that's the good stoppage from Jason. I mean, you can't turn your head when someone's punching.
And it looked like Parker was trying to get the reversal on Cage Man Aldridge here. Did you see that?
Yeah, I think he went under the cage.
Memphis,
man,
Tennessee
though.
at the 36-second mark of round number 1. Referee Jason Aldridge stops this bout due to strikes. Winner by TKO, Mr. Parker Rye.
Okay, I'm here with Parker Rye. Parker Rye, you've got quite the fan base here, my friend.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody coming out. Hey, listen. All glory to God, man. I love doing this, and if y'all enjoy watching me half as much as I enjoy being here, we're going to have a good time.
Now, Parker, I know we spoke earlier, and you said that your only concern coming into this fight is your opponent changed a week out. You didn't look too concerned, my friend.
No, we do, baby. Hey, put everybody on notice. If you want to fight heavyweight, be ready to fight a heavyweight.
Heavyweights, you are now on notice. Any thanks or anything, shout-outs you want to give?
Man, my team, Witten Baptist, my brother, my coaches, everybody, my family, I love you guys. I can't make my mom too nervous, so I got to make it quick.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Parker Rye.
A great win there by Parker Rye. We're going to go to a quick commercial break, and then we'll be right back with you for bout number 8.